Having type 2 diabetes in the U.S. puts a bigger dent in your wallet than anywhere else in the world. But where does Arizona fall on the national scale? I looked into how costs here compare to those around the country. A study conducted by researchers at the University of East Anglia concluded that the economic impact and costs of treating type 2 diabetes is highest in the United States compared to other countries with similar income levels.
It's the most expensive place because we often don't address these patients early enough. We don't have a unified national health system. We don't have insurance for everyone. We don't have access to care for everyone.
Linda Jimenez was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes as a freshman in college, but she was no stranger to the costs and upkeep of the disease. Her father, uncle, and grandfather were all previously diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
You have to consider all the tools that go into managing your diabetes.
Worldwide, diabetes hits lower income people the hardest and has the highest costs. Linda has been lucky enough to have had her treatment covered for the most part, but there was a point when she was concerned.
I did have a period where I went without health insurance for about 2 weeks while I was transitioning jobs, and that terrified me.
But the majority of the cost issues come into play not with regular treatment, but with complications that happen as a result of having diabetes. Charges per diabetes patient seeking inpatient hospital treatment averages around $45,000.
The one way to address the cost is really to treat patients more aggressively, treat them earlier, treat them with more advanced medications that are available now, and really allow them to have that normal sense of life that they would have if they didn't have the disease.
Managing a chronic disease such as diabetes or chronic heart disease, chronic lung disease is always going to be expensive, especially when you look at, increasing healthcare costs and those costs over an entire lifetime.
The Pharmaco study also concluded that women with diabetes in the United States are half as likely to be employed.
It is illegal to discriminate against someone for a disease state that they have when considering hiring, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen, unfortunately. And I think some employers might see somebody with diabetes and be a little scared to take on those additional healthcare costs.
In the U.S., living with type 2 diabetes has a lifetime price tag of almost $300,000. And in Phoenix, you can pay up to $4,000 a year just for regular treatment.